Welcome to Hammer Dahn! Number one sports betting show coming up at McAfee Incorporated Thunderdome. I am Tone Diggs.
That's a baby Tony.
Batman. Right there. Bubba Gumpino. He's a Canadian station. He's a fucking bearded wonder.
What?
Good day, Tony.
Why?
Good day.
Good day to you, Saya. Brucey Bruce.
What's going on, dude?
What is going on, dude?
Forgot the Wud Wednesday.
Why? That's on me. That's on me. Otter, how are we?
Tony.
Hey, congrats to your Lakers.
Hey, let's go, man. Never dot.
Big
Big
OT win.
Big comeback win. Never dot.
Never a doubt.
Nope, I wasn't
ever.
sweating. I wasn't
It
yelling
was-
at my TV.
I think my favorite part of the game was when the T-Wolves just started passing the ball until the shot clock was out.
That's normally a good fucking plan.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
A lot of time those shots at the end of the shot clock are fucking good shots.
Dude, they scored fucking 12 points in the fourth quarter.
Dude, the Lakers defense decided to turn it on, and they're the best defensive team in the league. Dude, it went to overtime, and the game ended like 108 to fucking 102 or something.
It was that. That's right. The T-Wolves did cover.
Yeah.
No, I know, and guess what I had? I bought the Lakers down to -6.5.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
T-Wolves covered. Okay, they did. So did the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, I didn't realize the Heat absolutely stink.
We've talked about all year how much.
No,
they
I
stunk.
knew they stunk. I thought Jimmy
I
Butler
knew
would
they
put up
stunk, but I
45.
never sat down and watched it for 4 quarters.
I got
Dude.
bubble Jimmy Butler stuck in my brain.
No, like Jimmy's had like
Makes sense.
good games this year and stuff, but like usually he shows up in these big moments. He started the game like 1 for 6.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
Hawks actually looked very good though.
they have guys.
The Heat just let them just dunk every single possession to start the game.
They
It was
have
so
guys.
annoying. They played no defense.
We will do NBA tonight. Baseball was pretty good last night. Both you and I hit a fucking home run. But so did you, right?
I
work,
didn't
boys.
throw.
Did you fucking
Bay.
Jay Bay?
I didn't throw Bay,
Oh,
but
thought you did. He's your favorite
You
baseball player.
said Bay. That plays.
I
Close.
said actually I did say it, but then I forgot to throw it.
Games Yankees easily covered.
Yankees just took the lead in the top of the ninth.
You saw that Stroh's Bucco's walk off yesterday with fucking
man.
Jay Bay.
Yeah, I was on the Astros, but that was quite the sight for sore eyes
Yeah.
out there
Dude,
at PNC.
that almost made me cry because like I've seen this
Here
get me
it is.
juiced. I'm going to tomorrow night. I'm gonna be going to the
For
Indianapolis
the
Indians
Mitt
game.
has season tickets in Indianapolis. Nobody's a bigger Indianapolis Indians fan than Mitt.
That's 100%
Got
fact.
the jersey, dude, with his name on it.
Yeah, and I also have like a million other things, but that just gave me flashbacks of watching him do that down here. It was awesome. I almost cried. I know I misspelled something on my Instagram story when
okay.
I put it on there.
It's okay.
I was almost in tears. I was just happy.
What else? Marlins plus a half came out. Twins. Pablo Lopez out there.
Stuff.
We had Rockies first 5 plus a half. Mayday. Now he only gave up 2. He gave up 2 in the first inning.
We talked too much about Alex.
He gave
Wood
2 in the first
five.
inning, and then but 5-0 for the Dodgers.
The Dodgers, we're looking at some of affordable Dodgers prices.
Sure,
Houses
sure.
are going up for sale in the bet everything you have on the Dodgers community.
How flexing day go? Not
Come
as
on.
not his best.
I mean,
No,
you're gonna take some heat on that one, Tony.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're not on board. Like there is no flexing day anymore.
Oh, it's my fault.
The internet has said that it is your fault,
I'm sure they have.
and I'm not gonna argue that.
What isn't my fault? Okay.
It's all
Let's
your
hope he
fault.
just shows up better next time.
I mean, you can't blow a 7-0 lead.
Can't live with it.
That's Cubs
Cubs are playing good ball right now, though. I gotta give it
Sure
to the
are.
Cubbies.
So
Your Cubs are looking good. Tony.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to say that about you.
These Rays are
These
an
Rays.
absolute problem.
11-0 for the Rays. Toronto won.
What's the opening record? It's like 13.
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know, but I know it's Garrett Whitlock's first start. Can we just go back to him being like one of the best relievers in baseball? Like we don't need him to be a starter.
Smart.
It's not like we got extra guns in the bullpen.
You won the dad yesterday, right?
Yeah. Plus a half, first 5 came home.
What
It's a
else?
bit of a grinded out, nothing.
Angels 2-0. So Josiah Gray did pitch pretty well. Okay.
Oh, Blue Jays full game -1.5
Yeah.
came home.
Milwaukee. Corbin Burns had a nice outing.
Yep.
There we go. All right, so let's get into today. Game just went off. Milwaukee and Arizona. I didn't have anything there. Johnson Junk was looking to fade him, but then Dre Jameson, I couldn't go with him, so nothing there for me. Anything there for you,
thank
boys?
you. I got nothing, brother.
How about I thought about taking Wheeler, but I just stayed away.
Yeah, it's too rich on that. I don't love what I've seen so far.
Okay. Mackenzie Gore. I thought about it against Griffin Canning, but then I'd have to bet the Nats, and I don't want to do that.
No, you don't.
Worked out last time, didn't it?
Was that when I bet the A's, Nats, and no, I don't think it did. Did it? No.
Last time you were on Mackenzie Gore, it hit, didn't it?
Didn't it?
Don't try to talk me into this.
Didn't it?
I'll pick my spots. I'll pick my spots
with
with Mackenzie Gore this year. It's not going to be tonight for some reason, but maybe no. If you want to bet a game with runs, bet the Ken Waldichuk versus Dean Kramer game.
Yep.
Where's our guy for the Orioles? Why is his name?
John Means
Yeah, where's me and John Means at?
had fucking Tommy on
Oh,
last year.
I forgot about that.
See you in August.
We lost him early in the season last year.
So nothing there. I only have one pick tonight, to be honest. Sale is going against Taj Bradley. I'm staying away. Sale didn't have the best first game.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to pick the Sox, but that lineup without Duvall has not been pretty.
I'm on the Rays.
Okay.
I think that this is short. I know obviously it is Sale going, but I mean, come on.
I wanted to take
11-0.
I wanted to take Gaussman tonight against Erod, but that line's too heavy.
I'll tell you what you do with that game, Tony.
Okay.
You throw out a money line parlay with the Jays at home against the Tigers, -120. Full game.
It's Jays and who?
Gosman going for the Jays, and then the Braves.
Oh,
against
Spencer
the Pets.
Strider against Hunter Green.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to do it. I am going to take the Rangers and Evaldi. First 5 money line as my only pick tonight.
I'm with you on that, Tony.
Okay, let's fucking go.
Hey,
You know,
don't
he
gotta
has
tell-
had
you
quite.
don't
Hey,
gotta tell me to bet Evaldi twice.
hey, he
dude.
has
I
had
was-
quite the turnaround. Remember last year, you were like, he's gonna fucking fall apart. He's gonna fucking fall apart. And he never really did he?
Yeah, he just can't stay healthy. Is the only issue.
I-
I love that, man.
I could see him kind of getting off on the pitch clock as well. I haven't really watched him pitch this year, but I can imagine him
Yeah.
getting off on it.
And then Kershaw and Alex Cobb. I got nothing there either.
I think the Giants carry on from last night.
I thought
I'll
about
take,
it.
uh,
I thought about it.
I'll take Giants first 5 plus a half.
Give me the Dodgers.
Yeah, Dodgers anyway. I can get him.
Give me the Dodgers. Short Kershaw. This guy's
Got
getting old.
3.75, dude.
This guy's getting old. We're getting short Kershaw. I remember I was laying 350 with him once upon a time.
Once
Getting
upon a
old, fucking been old, dog.
time. Games that are going on. Twins are up 3-0 on the Sox. Actually, it's not the worst day start for Giolito that he's ever had.
Actually,
Stop.
he smoked somebody in the face.
Well,
So,
I mean, but that's not. I mean, that'll happen.
Our boy Sonny Gray appears
I
to
know.
be.
I know.
dude,
Sonny's doing it.
Put
He's-
him down
he's
as
the-
another guy that just couldn't pitch in New York.
Yep. Yanks are up 4-3 on the Guardians. Mets are up on the Padres. Mariners are up on the Cubs. 2-1
I think
top
the dads
6.
snuck in that first 5 though, right?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
I think
Mets were actually plus a half today.
Ooh.
First 5.
never mind.
Cardinals Rockies are 1-1 in the third. Brewers and Diamondbacks just started. Oh.
Cardinals Rockies has been a bit of an acid trip of a series.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't know if the sky's purple, green, or blue today.
I have insane amount of loyalty towards Jack Flaherty for some reason.
I
Yeah.
thought about it. I like Jockey Flaherty.
So do I.
He's got a no-hitter name.
I like Jockey Aces too.
I do
Legend.
like Jackie Aces, too.
Hey,
What you call
guilty
the
games, fucking hang that one. I like that.
Who?
A guilty game, I love that.
Makes sense.
Checks out.
Makes 100% sense.
Tyler O'Neill hit a homer. I'd like to see him. If he's on the trading block, I think a lot of teams would want him.
Is Real up 1-0 still?
Yeah. Do you see Chelsea's guy said they were going to win 3-0?
No, I didn't know who said that.
They had that Todd Bowley guy that fucking
Todd Bowles?
He owns the team. They caught him coming out of fucking breakfast this morning. He goes,
Yeah.
Chelsea 3-0.
I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't in Real Madrid, maybe like if you were playing Wolves away on like a Saturday afternoon, maybe.
I mean, Chelsea almost got Zava, but they didn't. So good luck there.
Napoli's unfortunately down to AC. I mean, AC Milan just has Napoli's number, dude. They're literally like one of the only
the
teams
score?
to beat them all year. 1-0.
Okay.
Jeez.
It's that time of the week again. It's a
Sure is.
beautiful Wednesday afternoon in the spring. You could hear the birds chirping. You
Chirp,
can
Chirp, chirp.
see the lighthouse at Harbor Town.
Wow.
You can
Smell
the
salt.
crab coming from Hilton Head Island.
Smell the salt crashing on the rocks.
You can smell the green from an elevated purse event.
Yes, a designated event.
And tough to see the greens because it's one of the smallest greens on the tour this year. Ladies and gentlemen, not the tour junkies, Mitt, okay?
A singular
A
tour junkie.
Singular
Just
tour
one.
junkie
One dunk.
who we may, I've heard there's talks about a potential trip. I don't know. Dave from Tour Junkies, how we doing, pal?
How we doing, boys?
Your Masters green looks beautiful.
You know, I'm hanging on to the Masters hangover, man. I don't want it to end.
I don't
Really?
either. None of us do. Fucking Drew did an incredible number. You know what? I'm just happy that fucking Luca decided to play a quarter for you when you went to watch him.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
what
know.
the fuck was that? What happened there?
For my son, man. I mean, he literally 12-year-old NBA addict. You know, first NBA game. Favorite player's Luca. It's Slovenia night. Like they were handing us when we walked in. They handed us scarves with Slovenia all over them, and there were all these Slovenian fans. And he gave him a quarter of basketball, and then he put his sweatpants on. It was over.
That's. I mean, he
Yeah.
had to do it.
Pacers were here. He played 3 quarters and then headed straight to the locker room.
One of the wilder situations, but that's not why you're here. Takeaways from the Masters. How'd you feel about it, Paul?
Well, Tony Finau didn't win.
No, but top 40.
Yeah. You know, I was I had fun, man. It was a great tournament, fun to watch. I mean, I said 100 times last week that Rahm was the value at plus 950 over Rory's beta ass.
Oh no!
You know.
You said it, man.
Well, I mean, he is.
No, I agree.
The live thing. We've been banging that drum all year too. Ever since I went to that
Give it
event
up.
last.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it for Lefty. Let's hear it for Lefty.
Like these guys still know how to play golf. Like, they know how to play golf. So it was a lot of fun to watch. I love John Rahm. He's a great champion.
He is a great champion.
And Augusta was buzzing.
you know what we
Great
should have known? As soon as Jordo and Phil got paired together, we should have known those two were gonna go.
Yeah, today's the day.
That is true. That is true. I'm just glad my boy Brucey had. I think he had Rahm all over the place. So that, you know, good for him. We were talking about that.
Yeah, I
really
was just
bummed.
freaking out looking at cash outs all weekend. Appreciate you talking me off the ledge there.
Yeah, really bummed I missed the Pat McAfee appearance, the Pat McAfee show.
You were flying to Dallas. You're doing it. You're doing it for the kid, so that's all that matters. You're a good dad.
Did your Pat Reed Aces gear come in yet?
Funny story actually. So his caddy is his brother-in-law Kessler. Okay, I
Not his
met
wife
him
before?
on Yeah, I met him on the driving range a couple years ago. Could not have been a nicer guy, like Kessler. I've never met Reed. Kessler could not have been nicer. Long story short, we hooked up. When they went to live, I had Kessler on our show after the first event and like had him talk about the caddy experience and everything, and we kind of hit it off. Like, he's a nice guy. He saw me at the practice round on Tuesday, and he walks up to me, and I thought he was gonna like give me a handshake or something. He walks up to me and takes a 4 aces tee and throws it at my feet, a la Patrick Reed and Rory at that tournament a couple of months ago. He's like, "What's up, buddy?" And he throws a 4 aces tee at me. So I've got a 4 aces tee now.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Send it to you.
I know. Pat Reed told me that happened. That's how I knew.
This week, it's awesome. I mean, well, it's awesome for us, not so much for the golfers probably, but we have right after a major, right after the Masters, an elevated event where the purse is elevated. Everyone's playing except for, well, Rory withdrew. You hear anything?
Yeah, what's that? What's
You hear
that
anything
about?
on
Is he
that,
allowed
or-
to do that?
You're allowed to withdraw from one. Well, we already did from one, right?
That's
Thought
his
he- thought he-
second, though.
Thought he was the leader.
It
around
comes
here.
out of his I'm popular money at the end of the year.
Tone just absolutely nailed it. Like, what do you need me for? Yeah, he withdrew from Kapalua, and what is funny is, like, dude, you were in the room when you probably helped make the rules about we all got to play, every however many times a year. You're in the room, and then you get booed. You have 2 days extra rest because you suck at Augusta, and you still figure out a way to drive 2.5 hours to Hilton Head from Augusta and play. I don't.
Hey, he wasn't just in the room. He was probably the one who came up with it.
Yeah, he drafted the Constitution here.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Rory's got a lot on him. I think. I mean, I don't know. But did you see John Rahm's quote today about making the appearance?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he fucking committed. He's got to do it.
Yeah, he said, yeah, if I'm in here, he said, did I think about not playing? Yes, it crossed my mind. I'm tired. But I thought about kids that would be coming to this event, and they'd want to see the recent Masters champion. Like, good on you,
Hell
John.
yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Also, because he also learned from Lefty too, right?
Sure.
Maybe.
He
Let's
also-
talk.
Don Rahm and Lefty, very tight.
Rombo said he's a little tired. Jordo said he's a little tired, right? Is there anyone who else is talking tireds that maybe we should stay away from this week that you've just heard from?
No, it's been kind of those guys. I've gotten a general consensus that there's some guys that are kind of tired because of the weather and the situation, and a lot of guys having to play extra holes on certain days. The trend is that, like, I think 6 of the last 7 winners here have played the Masters the week before, and not necessarily done well, just that they played. I mean, Jordan missed the cut at the Masters last year and then came up and won. So I mean, the trend would be that they played the week before, but this is kind of a different situation with just what a grind it was at Augusta.
Do you remember who won it in 2021?
Was he the one that didn't play at Masters the week before?
Gumpy. I've been on the show now for like 6 minutes. Just now said this. I thought we were going to lead with Stewart's.
Hell yeah.
That leads me though to like Stu Sink,
Cooch Dad.
Webb Simpson, Cooch Daddy, guys that talk about you got to plan. You got to plan out your shots here. You got to have a plan. You got to think where you're going to land here. Where you're going to land on the green. Are those guys that we got to think about this week potentially?
I'm very interested in Kuchar. It feels a little scummy to pay the 50-1 price if you're looking at an outright just for old man Kuchar in an elevated event, which, I mean, this is the strongest field Heritage has ever seen or he's ever seen at Heritage. So
Sure.
it will be a tall task for our boy, but I feel like a top 20 and top 40 is a lock for Kuchar. I like that he's a little bit rested, obviously. I think this is his 20th appearance, and he's only missed the cut one time, and it was the first year. And in those other 18 appearances, he has 14 top 40s. So, I mean, it just feels like an automatic lock for Cooch. He's rested because he didn't play in the Masters. So that's probably good. I think I'll probably avoid Weber or Webb Simpson for now, just without Paul Tesori. I think it'll be his first event without Tesori on the bag. Could be some adjustment there. Obviously, he knows Hilton Head, Harbor Town like the back of his hand.
It's beautiful.
But Cooch is my favorite kind of veteran there in that group.
Okay.
What about guys that didn't make the cut? Like maybe like a Corey Connors, somebody like that. Like, who do you think's live who maybe didn't make the cut at Masters?
Yeah, actually, Connors is one I'm looking at. I was looking at Connors, his play. I mean, he obviously had a rough second day. I think he got caught up in the weather situation. And he freaking boned a lot of my situation last week in terms of gambling. But Connors fits this place perfectly. He's one, and honestly, like up near the top, I don't know if I like him outright, but I think JT is going to be an interesting move this week. He hit the ball really well. He was 2 under in round 1. He caught the rough part, part of the wave. He missed the cut on the number essentially by bogeying 18. And we saw guys who barely snuck in and made the cut play well over the weekend. He could have definitely done that. So I think JT and Connors are both maybe some sneaky guys that didn't necessarily didn't play the weekend.
Also kind of closer to the top, I've seen a lot of Colin Morikawa chatter. Obviously he hasn't really been able to put it all together. I think those are his words actually, and that it's kind of coming soon. Do you view him as a little bit of an overlay there at 18-1, and then the other one, Victor Hovland, 22-1? Those are the two towards the top that I'm kind of keying in on. Curious your thoughts on those two.
Now I did get somebody did tell me they saw Hovland yesterday. This could be total. Just somebody said they saw Hovland yesterday and that he just looked pretty tired for a guy who's like 26 years old or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Hovland was just worn out and exhausted from his round with Cantlay or something on Sunday, but I would prefer Morikawa in this situation, just with the experience that he has around Harbour Town versus Hovland, who I think has only played here in 2020. I think there's something to that, right? If you like look at Scheffler, who hasn't played here, who's never chosen to play here. I think that's probably for a reason. He's played in 3 Masters or 3 Masters before this year, and he never chose to come to Hilton Head right after a Masters. John Rahm, same situation. He played in 2020, but in 2020 it was in June. It was one of the first tournaments right after COVID. These guys were itching to play. The golf course was very different in June than it'll play this week. So I think there's something, especially up top, I look at that and kind of go, all right, well, Hovland's never chosen to come here outside of June COVID situation. Morikawa has. Probably I would lean Morikawa in that situation, and I actually like the 18-1 number on Kawa too.
I've got some guys. I got a list of guys who potentially play.
Real quick before that, how about Can't Play Fast Cantley at 11-1? I don't like him just because he is 10-1. But curious your thoughts if Can't Play Fast.
He's someone on my list of guys that also play well the week after a major.
Yeah, I mean, I love Cantlay here. The books love Cantlay here. I've seen some of the sharper books put out, him as like a co-favorite with Scheffler even, or right after Scheffler, even ahead of Rahm and Spieth and those guys. So I think Cantlay is definitely in play. He loves this course. He talked about it at his press conference yesterday. I think he's a total play. Maybe we do a little, we parlay him with one of you guys' baseball picks or something. I don't know.
All right.
Something to think about.
Juice him a little bit.
Cantlay's on my short list with, I'm going to give you 3 other guys, and I always wait to bet until we talk to you. Cam Young, Tony Finau, and Tyrrell Hatton. Any of those names do anything for you this week or not?
Well, I just dropped DB's Big Balls betting card. Tyrrell Hatton is on that list at 45-1, so I'm definitely with you on Hatton. I'm trying to get past what Finau did to me.
Past us.
But I do think it could work. He falls in that category like Rahm, like Hovland, who's never come here other than the 2020 COVID. So that concerns me a little bit.
Yeah,
but
it does.
I don't. I mean, here's the thing about Finau. Of course, this and Cam Young, this course is going to take driver out of the hands of a lot of players, right? Which isn't great, but a lot of people don't realize it also makes guys hit a lot of long irons, like a lot of long irons either off the tee, but also on approach shots here at Harbour Town. I've played this course like 3 or 4 times. I hate this.
It's a beautiful course.
I hate this course.
It's a beautiful course.
It is beautiful, but it pisses me off.
But the lighthouse is beautiful.
The lighthouse is beautiful. Did you ever eat in the quarter deck right there below the White House?
Oh yes, I have.
Fantastic.
It's a beautiful shopping area. Everything about Hilton Head's awesome.
Great club sandwich.
Great club sandwich.
Great club. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So Finau's he's one of the best long iron players, mid iron players in the game. We talked about that last week with Augusta. So if Pete Dye requires you to hit more of those, then that still helps Tony Finau and Cam Young. That's probably why he finished third here last year. Now he's got Paul Tesori on the bag, who led Webb Simpson to victory here and a bunch of good finishes here. Paul's gonna probably give him a new outlook on things around Harbour Town. Only concern with Cam is still the putter is a little shaky. I think that's why he's yet to kind of close the door on anything. But I guess I like all three of them. I like Hatton probably the most, just from a value standpoint, though.
What about Ricky? He was off last week. He's playing good golf.
Ricky was off, yeah, and he's not really chosen to do much here in the past. He did play here last year, but missed the cut. But if you look at his numbers coming into last year versus this year, it's completely different.
Very different.
He was still with John Tillery last year. This time, he had not found anything. He had no confidence. I still don't know that I like Ricky to come out and win yet, but a top 20, top 10, yeah.
You know what I didn't ask you about? Remember we were talking about Kiz, and he was switching coaches and everything? Was he standing on moon shoes? He's just trying to figure. He's just like in fucking not Caddyshack.
The
Tin
putting
Cup
thing he does.
Tin Cup when he's telling him to put all of his change and.
Yeah. He's been doing that for a while actually. And,
okay.
And I made fun of it one time, and Kiz was like, and this was like 2 years ago. He was doing it, and I made fun of him. I think it was at the Byron Nelson, and he goes, "Well, can you tell me who's a better putter on the PGA Tour than me?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "All right, well, shut the fuck up." So,
who do you like this week of guys that we haven't talked
Give
about?
us the bomb, dude.
Who's our?
you want a bomb?
Where's our bomb?
Or give us someone who's going to win. Either one, whatever you want.
Or a winner. Any winner plays today.
Well, I'll give you bomb outrights. I got three.
Okay.
Tom Hoagie is in play here at 100 to 1. He's another guy who's never really played this place great, but he just feels like he's elevated his game a little bit. Missed the cut at Augusta. Probably got here early. Did the family thing. Kicked his feet up.
Okay.
But when you talk about another mid-iron contest, kind of hit precision, hit certain spots off the tee. It's not a bomb and gouge fest. Hoagie hates a bomb and gouge fest. I know this for a fact. So he's going to be more excited to show up at a course like this, play for $20 million where you don't have to hit it 330 yards. So I like him at 100 to 1. I think that's the number there. Denny McCarthy, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy because he's not won on the PGA Tour yet, but he has come so close to kind of notching that first victory. And he's had some good finishes in big events so far this year. He had a good finish at the Players, good finish at the Genesis, both big boy events. And this course suits him way better. He's the best putter on the PGA Tour. Now it's not Kiss.
Wow.
But that's Denny McCarthy. And then finally, just an absolute nuclear. I give it to you every week. The FBI open up bomb play. I know you guys know who he is because he's had an incredible run in his rookie season. He's got 10 top 40s and 16 starts in his rookie year. Ben Griffin is a stud, man. That kid was leading the Players Championship at one point, like the strongest field in golf. He was leading the Players. He's a southeastern boy, born and bred, lives in Sea Island, so he's used to like these coastal, breezy, Bermuda-heavy conditions that you're going to get at Harbour Town too. I know he's not played here before in tournament golf, but he's played here before. He's very familiar with Harbour Town. I think Ben Griffin is probably in the 150 to 250 range, depending on where you are.
Okay.
Wow.
What about the not so deep guys that you like, just that closer to the top?
Well, so I talked about Kawa, I talked about Spieth. I guess those are probably some favorites. In that mid-range, Hatton, who we've talked about. I love Shane Lowry this week. I really
Shane played pretty well too at the Masters.
What's that?
He played well at the Masters too.
Yeah, he did. Good to see him play well. And in the years not including 2020, the COVID year, what has he gone like third, ninth, and third at Harbour Town?
Damn.
Incredible. So I think Shane Lowry's a play. Our boy JT Poston at 55 to 1. Postman also loves this place. So I think he's on the betting card as well. I don't want to give away all the secrets.
No. You have to go to Tour Junkies, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter for all the secrets, and the website.
Yeah, the Big Balls betting card is now live on tourjunkies.com for free. You can check it out. That's where I got all the outright bombs.
How do you think Matt Fitzpatrick figures to fare? I always get worried when I see him poking around.
on Matt Fitzpatrick. It was encouraging to see him actually hit his irons well for the first time in like 8 tournaments at Augusta. So I was a little surprised by that one. I guess I'll wait and see. I don't know that I'm ready to like jump back in on Matt Fitzpatrick.
I saw him in 11 events after a major. He has 6 missed cuts.
Ooh. I did have a couple of. I love how FanDuel does the miss and make cut opportunities here for a designated.
Well, I got a stat for you on that because I saw some people talking about him. Fucking the postman JT has missed 5 of 6 cuts after a major.
Mm-hmm. Well, but I bet Harbortown's his joint. I promise.
Okay.
I promise. To miss the cut, I got a couple bombs, like big names.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
I think Max Homa is probably just frustrated at his performance, and I could see him. Another guy who's never made an effort to get here except for 2020.
+6 on Sunday. He ruined my 13-way round robin with that +6 performance on Sunday.
Yeah, dang. Yeah. So I think as much as I love Max, +220 to miss the cut. Same thing with Sam Burns. Even though Burnsy had a good week at Augusta, much better week than Max did. I still don't know that I trust the iron play all that much to hold up for all 4 rounds or for at least 2 good ones here at Harbortown. So those are a couple of bombs that I saw that I was just like, oh, those are some big names that would be juicy. And I also top Australian. Don't look out for Cam Davis +250.
All right.
He's got a really good record here.
Okay.
Shout out to Sam Burns becoming a big name in golf.
What's that?
Shout out to Sam Burns becoming a big name in golf. It's big.
Listen, I mean, I just hit him at 51. I love the guy. I don't, this is a little bit different.
It is a little bit different. I'm excited. I like that we get an elevated. Now I assume the golfers don't, but I like that we have an elevated event right after the Masters.
Stay hot.
Well, they were asking a couple of the guys about it yesterday, and they kind of seemed to say, hey, like it's not that big a deal if we're trying to peak for a major, and like we would rather play a couple of events back to back than like play one, take a week off, take 2 weeks off, play another one. So I think some guys are looking at it the right way.
I assume whatever next week is, there's not going to be a lot of guys playing.
Next week is the Zurich, so it's the team event. So it's just kind of lame.
Partners, right?
Yeah, which I guess is different. Like I don't hate it, but not the best players tend to not really show up there anyway. So I don't think they're gonna do it now.
Okay. All right, buddy. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you, boys. Tell old Nick, congrats on the wedding and hopefully a lot of futures.
Will do. Get everything at tourjunkies.com and Tour Junkies YouTube and Instagram and Twitter. We appreciate all of the work that you guys do. Good luck this weekend.
Yeah, good luck to you boys. Let's hit one. Let's do something.
Hey,
okay?
let's fucking get one. All right.
Hell yeah.
I want you guys sweating it out on wedding day weekend. Okay, let's get a sweat going.
I do. I want Bruce to walk up to me probably after the 3rd round. He's a little tipsy on Saturday night and say, "What am I gonna do with this ticket?
What do I do now?
What do I do with this ticket?" That's gonna happen.
Wedding on Saturday?
Yeah, wedding Saturday, and then we'll be driving home as the 4th round's going on.
Yeah,
and probably in a bad spot
with a $50,000 Ben Griffin ticket. Thanks to you.
The good news now is you can bet in PA, Ohio, and Indy, so we'll never leave that zone. We used to go through a 4-hour hellhole in Ohio of not being able to gamble.
Look, don't talk about that around. I'm in Georgia. I'm stuck. Dude.
I know. Good luck.
I gotta find ways, if you know what I mean.
We do know what you mean.
That'll happen.
All right, man. We'll see you.
All right, see y'all
later.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. I don't think he talked me off of any of my guys. I'm going to stick with Cam Young, Finau, Hatton, and Mr. Cantlay because if I know the tour, Cantlay's going to be up there this week.
Give me the fucking bomb, dude.
Which one? Fucking Hoagie or Denny McCarthy?
The other one, fucking Peter Griffin.
Ben Griffin.
Ben Griffin.
There was a concerning stat about Mr. Hoagie. He has missed 5 of 9 event cuts after a major. Now, Like you said, though, Harbor Town, it's different.
It is different.
It's different out there.
Yeah, I'm going Morikawa up top, I think.
Yeah.
I just like him to sort of piece it together and will his way around. And then I think I'm going to stick with Hovland, too, even though he's trying to talk me out of there. I don't really do the whole, like, it's like horse racing. Guys get there super early, and they'll be like, at the workouts, the fastest horse in the world is a little tired. I don't buy it.
Not buying it.
I liked how Morikawa was talking about the course. He had similar comments that Webb Simpson had.
Yeah. Also,
for Colin Morikawa was playing a lot better than Webb Simpson.
Absolutely can't be shocked by either Scheffler or Rahm here. Sitting down and thinking about
especially Scoot. If he's probably a little pissed after his
we'll see how he
Masters
responds.
putting. Yeah,
it's an interesting spot. And Rambo, like, sure, he might be tired, might be 80%, but like that might be enough, like it was at the Genesis Invitational.
Yeah, they are the smallest greens, I believe, or one of the smallest greens on tour. So if Scoot's dialed in, yeah, he'll be all right. All right, NBA, another play-in night tonight. I'll just say it. I was on the Dogs last night. I like both favorites tonight. I'm gonna lay the points up both of them.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll take both Dogs. Bulls +6, OKC +5.5. I think OKC might win this game.
Okay.
I'm super wishy-washy about both of these games, so I'm taking both the Dogs with the points. And I don't know, dude. Like, I haven't been betting on Chicago or Toronto all year. I've been pretty hot with the Pelicans and like OKC. I like them. Like, I like Shai. I don't know. This is a hard one.
I think DeMar could fucking want to put the Raptors in a body bag here.
Oh yeah.
DeMar revenge game. This is gonna be that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Very true. I didn't even think about that one.
I just thought of that. Thank you.
I am on the Bulls +6 as well, but my favorite play is the Thunder +5.5. The Thunder are 21-11-1 against the spread as a road underdog this year. That is 21.
That's not very cold. That's not cold, Bruce.
That is
21-11-1.
That's pretty good, actually.
No,
not cold.
That's red hot. But you know who is cold? The groom to be, Nikki Skates.
Bruce, you missed an absolute dynamite drop in for Bruce, for you.
You just call me Bruce?
No. A dynamite lead in for you.
Said Bruce.
Is that a new
missed
Knicks
a
hat,
dynamite.
Bruce?
That's all right. It's been poking
It's all right.
around.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Don't know why I brought my laptop. There's only two
Three
picks.
picks.
Yeah,
three
wing
picks.
it, bro.
You want to talk about last night or?
No, we'll talk about tonight at youtube.com/That's Hockey Talk. We'll dive in. We'll really get into the nitty gritty. I will spare the Hammer Dahn listeners my grievances against the Pittsburgh Penguins and their fucking scumbag general manager Ron Hextall.
Gambling wise, though, we said if there's a $5 favorite, just go on the other side.
You know, that's what we do here. We don't.
Stuff to beat Buddy Anderson on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, you don't need to do that right now. We'll do that tonight. youtube.com/That's Hockey Talk with you and Roper and Gumpy and
Barry Melrose, Linda Cohn, AQ, whole cast of people join us in the after hours section.
Is Leah Hextall on tonight?
We're trying to get Leah. We're trying to get in touch with her people. She is difficult to reach. A lot of requests coming her way for a conversation.
I get that.
And
Let's get into the NHL tonight.
So,
what do you say?
hey, what do you say? Here we go.
Did I see that Bruins game 1's going to be on Monday? That's when we're getting this thing going?
Probably. Last games will be tomorrow, and I do believe that'll complete the makeups for the Sabres. They had some postponed, I believe, from weather back in the tumultuous storm times in Buffalo there.
Yes.
But yeah, last games will be tomorrow. Unfortunately, we will not be here to make those picks. But, you know, season's been a disaster for me anyway. So
We will be here tomorrow.
We're going to be here tomorrow.
I keep skipping days. Friday's the last day of games.
Okay.
Really.
I got a lot going on, Bruce.
Fuck get married, dude.
Got a lot going on. Sorry. Tomorrow will be my last day of picks, as Friday we will not be here.
Yes. No
Apologies.
Show. No show on Friday. We'll be celebrating our friend.
Apologies.
Taking his next step
Celebrating
in
fucking
life.
Nick,
Let's go.
335 is what you'd have to lay if you like the Islanders in a must-win game.
Yeah, Islanders only need to capture a point from this game. They don't even have to win. They could go to overtime and lose to get a playoff spot.
game.
So knowing that, I will take the Islanders puck line minus 130 because I do believe the Islanders
As the
will do.
biggest Penguins fan on this show, give me Les Habitants on the money line plus 265.
The pesky habitants with Morton St. Louis.
St. Louis will have the boys up for a big game on Long Island tonight.
Yeah, probably not because he will do what the organization intelligently should do, unlike what the Blackhawks did, and lose every fucking game to maximize your opportunity for Connor Bedard.
Okay.
L'Habitant.
Texas hockey goes into St. Louis
Wage
Blues.
war!
Wage war!
Wage war!
Give me Texas hockey money line. I am now, for the rest of the playoffs,
Texas hockey fan.
a big-time Texas hockey fan.
No.
Go!
Fucking throw on the Madonna tarp.
Wage war!
Get out the Brett Hall.
Wage war!
Fucking Daryl Sador, Sergei Zubov. Let's go
Get
Stars.
yourself a fucking bellows tarp if you're hopping on.
No, not Bellows.
You
Hey,
took it.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Bellows.
You
Fuck
took
you,
it too
Bellows.
far.
Yeah.
You took it too far.
Fuck you, Bellows.
But
So
That's
nothing.
all I got.
Sharks and Calgary.
no thanks. Give me.
I don't hate the Sharks at plus 202. Calgary just eliminated. It
That
feels
is
like
true.
That's a
Daryl
good
Sutter,
angle.
their head coach, threw out like their fucking 10th best forward in a shootout with the season
Yeah.
on the line. So
Hey, that's
Actually, might have
a
been the
good
greatest.
angle. It's a good angle,
Somebody
Gumpy.
compared it to Gretzky at Nagano. It was incredible.
But
Nick,
yeah,
thank you for
Good
your-
luck. It's been a hell of a season. It has.
Good season, Nick.
Thank you for your time.
We're almost done.
Thank you for your
We're
time.
Good
almost there.
season, Nick.
Thank you, Tom. Good luck.
We are
Here we
almost
go,
there.
Habs.
What?
Here we go, Habs.
Go Habs.
Here we go, Habs.
Let's go Habs. Who did the Pens have in their last game?
Columbus Blue Jackets.
They're not supposed to win either, huh?
Nope, they just called up about 6 guys from the minors.
Fuck, no Buddy Anderson on the fucking Blue Jackets,
Why you
bro.
gotta do that? Why you gotta do that? Guy's down and out.
Hey, I'm a fucking Guinos fan, dude. I'm allowed to.
Ruined his wedding week.
What?
Did we not talk about anything?
Is there soccer?
There's not Champions League tomorrow, but there might be.
Europa League.
Hey, oh.
Ooh.
If you like Roma, plus 220 money line. Going into Feyenoord. It's Jose Mourinho time. Hell yeah. Roma.
If you like Bologna, Calatas.
If you like Jose Mourinho, he's the special one. Give me Roma money line plus 220. And then I also like Juventus money line minus 130 at home against Sporting Club.
Are they okay after that bout with Lazio?
I mean, Lazio did. Juventus has been a bad squad this year, but I think they can get it done against Sporting.
There's a boost I will be jumping on.
Here we go.
It's Scoot, Jordo, and Colin Morikawa to make the cut, plus 120.
Good times.
Yeah, why not?
I'm going back. I'm going for another dinger. We gotta stay hot here.
Oh, Dinger Wednesdays?
Dang.
Yeah, we gotta care. You gotta go till you lose.
I
That's
know
the
which
rule.
I know which game I'm going to. Going to that Waldachuk and fucking Dean Kramer game.
Ooh, Braves. I like a Braves man here.
I don't care. Let me see who's gonna fucking homer in this game.
Austin Riley plus 360 for the Braves.
Okay. Anyone else doing fucking homers tonight? Just out. This is off the cuff.
Come on, Bruce.
How
Give us
about-
a dinger.
How about Vladdy Jr.? Nice 3-1.
All right. I
Vladi
like it.
Jr.
What do you got, Mitt? What do you say, Mitt?
Well, the White Sox already played, and I only know like 3 other baseball players, and they're all on the Pirates, and
They already played too.
they already played too.
Yeah.
So,
Mookie Betts 6-1.
there we go. I like the Dodgers too. So shout out my dad.
Shout
Oh, yeah.
shout out to your dad.
Shout out, Dad.
Let's see.
I don't
here.
even know if he knows that Mookie Betts is on the Dodgers.
Give me fucking Ryan Mountcastle plus 350 for the fucking
Ooh.
Orioles.
Those Orioles are a pesky bunch.
They are a pesky bunch. You heard Jet? They're fucking stealing bags.
They are. They are.
I can't believe I forgot to throw that Bay bet. Damn it.
Damn, Bay.
Shit
Fucking
happens.
walk-off bomb, dude.
Shit happens. Fucking hey, vibes are back. Well, they lost today.
Yeah, they got skunked today, but yeah.
That'll happen. Vibes,
Dude, I mean,
vibes are up and down.
It's tough start for Big Dick Mouth.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Good luck,
God bless.
Hammer.
Dahn.